feeling when you check your bank account and your paycheck's days away. And of course, your calendar's all... Good news. With Chase Secure Banking, your direct deposit hits your bank account up to 2 days faster. So when your friends are like, and your bills go, you have the peace your deposit brings. And the best part, there's no monthly service fee for 17 to 24-year-olds, thanks to Chase Secure Banking.
For Chase Secure Checking only, eligible direct deposits may be credited up to 2 business days early, depending on when the payer submits the transaction. Member FDIC.
So this YouTuber, Cookie God, posted a video where he got 100 players together to break my record of 30 million cookies. Now you would think when I saw this video of 100 players, I'd be worried my record would be stolen. He even called me out by name. But even with 100 times more players, I wasn't worried about them beating my record. Why? Because I was secretly one of those 100 players. See, a month before, he posted a short saying he wanted to get as many players together to break my record of 30 million cookies. Now I am by far the best cookie farmer, but still, 100 players is a lot, so to make sure I kept my record safe, I snuck into the server to grief and steal as many cookies as possible. But huge problem, Cookie God said this event would start on the 17th, except I saw this short on the 19th, and when I logged on, I saw my biggest fear. All 100 players were hard at work, begging for Cookie God's attention. But to slow down the server's cookie production, the first thing I needed to do was explore to find what teams are crafting the most cookies. I couldn't just obviously grief the wheat and cocoa bean farms because there's constantly 5 admins online and they'd obviously ban me. I'd have to join a team and infiltrate from the inside. Pizza army! Pizza army! Pizza army!
I have a lot of cocoa beans, I just need wheat.
Don't we all? Don't we all? That's a real issue with getting enough cookies, is it's always the wheat that's the hardest. Holy base, bro. What is this? Wow!
Who's Cherry? Who are you?
See, look, I'm a normal cookie farmer, just doing normal farming things. But I didn't stay long at this base because I knew they weren't the team farming millions of cookies. Ooh, we can see farms being put together. No way! Wait, this is my farm! Yo, so why does it not work? I found some more abandoned farms that were alright, but then I found what I was actually looking for, a team to troll. Oh my gosh, actual civilization. So first, I worked to gain their trust. Imagine you're trying to farm cookies and then some random guy just shows up and starts planting your seeds. But they didn't recognize me as a YouTuber since I had a disguise, Your Cherry Sweet. The idea being they'd read my name, think it's nice and wholesome, and then assume those attributes of me.
Who are you? Yo, what's up? Cherry, I need to store some wheat somewhere where people won't steal it.
Then I bided my time, and when they weren't looking, oh no, I'd erase their progress. Now the abandoned fields were easier to grief. I'd harvest all the wheat, do a half-hearted attempt at replanting, and then get out of there before anyone saw me. Oh, there's another wheat field. Wait, hold on. Next to it was a cocoa bean farm, but I ended up replanting those because they were not worth the risk. First, they only need half the amount of cocoa beans for a cookie craft, but then on top of that, cocoa beans grow twice as fast and drop 3 beans when broken. So what we are going to see on the server is an abundance of cocoa beans, yet a famine of wheat. Wheat.
I'm on 1 HP.
Okay, I hear someone. I'm gonna go back to planting so nobody thinks I'm stealing from them. But I knew my time would be better spent messing with the player in first place rather than random teams. But the issue was finding them. Who made a cactus farm? What do you need cacti for? But it's not too hard to find actually good cookie farmers because there's a certain look to them. Like this player in the full netherite armor, you know what that means? It means they spent an hour not farming cookies. Holy, what have I just stumbled upon? Oh my gosh, what is that? Holy icy heart, holy cookie farm. You know what? I'm gonna work a little bit here. This is the team I want to join. Here, I need to find someone. Fart launcher, look at me, bro. Look, I'm helping you replant.
Who are you? Some random dude just showed up and started planting seeds.
What?
I'm helping.
Oh, hello.
I don't know who you are, but I don't care if you're planting seeds.
Yes, I'm a part of their team.
Thank you. Just please don't steal anything. Thank you.
No promises, no promises. My mission was to help this team so I could gain their trust, letting me mess with them long term. It wasn't hard to gain their trust because as the best cookie farmer, I had the most efficient farming techniques that no one was using. I swapped a movement key and my right click, which then let me plant seeds 3 times faster than anyone else, which is crazy. Cookie God is trying to take my record, but doesn't know to teach this simple technique to his viewers, because if he did, that's it, my record's gone. But nope, I just get to use this to impress everyone else. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna flex on these kids. Yo, watch me plant.
Yeah, he does it so fast. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing a really good job, dude. And that is really fast.
I am the greatest cookie farmer ever! Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I saw it in the Yeah Jaren video. Go watch my video. Go watch my video. Oh my gosh, we could get free subscribers. Wait, Icy Heart is number 4 on the leaderboard. Oh, this is definitely my team. I definitely gotta stick with these guys. Yo, so why am I the most productive teammate right now? The only thing faster than this planting method was how quickly it moved me up the ranks of the team. High enough in the rankings that they were even showing me where they were stashing all of their wheat.
He's doing them so fast. We're running out of layers for him to plant.
But stealing it from here, while easy and tempting, is short-sighted. If the next time they check this chest and they notice anything less, they'd know someone took it. And well, if there's anyone but the new mysterious player. So if I was going to steal wheat, I'd have to steal it before it made it into these chests. Okay, so it seems like everything's being planted. So you know what that means? Harvest time. I'm harvesting the farm. Yay, look at the harvesting. So while the wheat flowed into the collection system, I'd pick some of it up and go through the chest to take not all, but most of the wheat. Oh my gosh, W harvest. Look at all this wheat. Now, it would make sense to just destroy this wheat so no one could have it, but I put it in a private vault because with how sought after wheat is, you never know when it could come in handy. In my ender chest, I have 5,000 cookies worth.
Did you take wheat from here? Where'd you put it? Not the seeds, the wheat. Oh, you made hay bales.
We give up 1 stack of hay bales to get their trust. Okay, but that does mean we need to be better about sneaking wheat out of the system. But then an opposing team came over purely to snoop around our base.
You got any gunpowder? Wait, is Cherry on?
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
Your team?
I don't know, ask him. Okay, yes.
Now, while they were smart enough to recognize gaining information would give them an advantage, you're actually Snooper, bro. D1 Snooper. They were a little too young to stop themselves from blabbing.
You should see our stash. We have like over 30 double chests full of cookies.
But this made me realize if I wanted to stop Cookie God from taking my record, I couldn't grief just one team, I'd have to grief them all. No! We flew off in this direction. I'm gonna go a little bit further. I'm gonna hit land and see what we see. Okay, that's signs of civilization. Blah, blah, blah. Ding dong! Hello, can I come in? Oh, nice place you got here. Now, obviously, since the owner was here, I couldn't grief or steal from this base, but honestly, this guy was griefing himself. The wheat is fully grown, why isn't it being harvested? And the cocoa bean production by far outpaces the wheat production. They don't need that many, so I gave this guy free advice. Nah, cocoa bean is the best. I know it's fun, but the wheat is where the true cookies get made. Everyone's got cocoa beans these days. Everyone wants to be a cocoa bean farmer, but nobody wants to sit down and actually farm the wheat. Now, while this cookie farm wasn't the best, running around the server, I quickly found worse. What am I seeing here? What is the idea behind this farm? Is this supposed to have water in it? And then when I power it, the water breaks the cocoa beans? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a water-based cocoa bean farm! A water-based cocoa bean farm? What are we doing? This is by far the worst cocoa bean farm I have ever seen. And I've seen one that doesn't even work. So I went back to Icy Heart's base, because if a team isn't close to cracking like top 3, it is not worth my time to grief them, because they're so bad, they're griefing themselves.
Yo, Cherry, you back.
But it wasn't like Icy Heart's base was without its own mistakes. Some of the farmland wasn't hydrated properly, and others didn't have enough light. But I didn't do anything to fix these issues, because never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. Outright stealing wheat from the collection was risky, but losing wheat due to negligence, no one would notice. So I am going to be harvesting some of these layers a little too prematurely. So it's gonna look like I'm being super efficient and planting a bunch of stuff, but no, this looks like a good one to harvest. In the just few hours I had been on, I had stolen 65,000 cookies worth of wheat, and by harvesting crops too early, destroyed about 10,000 worth. But even with how much wheat I stole, Icy Heart's team was so efficient, they still climbed up to 2nd place. Let's go!
Let's keep going, let's get 1st place.
Okay, low-key, I'm doing more work than all of my team right now. But some of you may be wondering, for a video about a cookie god farming cookies, we haven't seen him at all. But that's because instead of farming, he was flying around looking at people farming. Now my main goal was to keep my record, but I knew it would be an even bigger flex if I snuck into his video. So when I heard he teleported to check up on Icy Heart's base, I got to work.
Oh my gosh, wait, there he is, bro. There he is. Hello, cookie god.
You guys are 25,000 away from top.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, Cherry, we have a new person here.
I
Cherry.
noticed.
We don't know who they are. They just came to our base and started planting seeds,
Dude, look at
and
him.
that's all they've been doing.
This is like the best teammate you could ever have.
Has he said a word?
Like, no, his mic is broke. He doesn't have a mic.
Oh my god, he's just here just grinding for you guys. He just picked up a slave
So
off
he
the
just,
street.
like,
Hello,
Yeah.
cookie bro.
All right.
Nah,
he
no way
literally just
Cookie God's
showed up
calling.
out of the blue and started planting seeds for us.
Oh, he doesn't even care that we're here. He's just ready to grind.
It's just so locked in. I don't took a sniff at you and left.
Really?
You think you're gonna get your record, bro?
He's like an immigrant parent. My mom was like this. Just go to the country and start working.
That's crazy.
But being so real, the moment I heard the immigrant parent joke Cookie God made, I knew this bit was going in the video. And guess what?
Oh my gosh, wait, oh my gosh. Ah, that's me! That's me!
Bro is speed running this.
So wait, not only am I proving I'm the best cookie farmer, he, in his own video where he tries to beat my record, is talking about how good I am at farming cookies.
I was so ecstatic about this happening, but I knew sneaking into Cookie God's actual video wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for Icy Heart bringing me up, so I wanted to thank her.
Aw, Cherry, years ago.
Oh, yo, that's
Of course
actually
I'm
so
gonna shout
sweet
you
of this
out.
kid.
You literally have been planting so many seeds, and we didn't even ask you. Like, you just showed up and started planting seeds.
Oh my gosh, this is the
Of course I'm gonna
sweetest thing
shout
I've
you
ever
out.
seen. Oh my gosh, this is the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, peak wants attention.
What am I doing?
Marines don't get to quit. Do I make myself clear? Marines don't get to quit. Do I make myself clear?
Not just anyone can fight for everyone. Marines are made for this.
But the trolling had to continue because I was then given an incredible opportunity. See, this narrative of your Cherry Sweet being the fastest seed planter on the server was becoming my best asset.
Why did they make me go back to work? Why were they like, yo, Cherry, you gotta go back to work planting? Well, they're all still yapping.
See, guys, Cherry's farming. Cherry should be an example to everybody.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I like being the example.
Having your Cherry Sweet on your team became so sought after, complete strangers would take me to their cookie farms.
There it is. That is a crazy good cocoa bean farm setup.
This has hopefully been running the entire time. If you come over around here, you'll see the chest.
Very good work. If I wanted to win, this is the team I'd want to be with.
This right here is very efficient. Also, we don't see anything down here.
What do you mean by that?
Everything from this double chest down is filled with cookies, including the hoppers. Don't take any though. You want to help us with some stuff, or you want to just? Oh, please, thank you. We actually do need it.
Oh my gosh. I'm stealing this.
Now, while I did take a lot of wheat, I did also do a lot of planning for this team because I needed their trust. With these bone meal farms built, they could easily get 1,000,000 cookies, and while I could easily destroy them by breaking one block, I couldn't bring myself to do it. As a cookie farmer, I've had bone meal farms break on me, and how frustrating it is to find the one block that's wrong that I would never wish this upon anyone, even my competitor. That's why I needed their trust, so I could steal their cookies long term.
Okay, well, W steal.
I then was back at Icy Heart's base, but while I ruined the wheat production they talked about,
We haven't fully decided what's happening with the money prize, but at the moment what we're saying is we split it.
I feel like 8 ways would be the fairest.
Cherry keeps going how he's going.